Welcome back, Joshua Ozzy here today with the Uncharted Vapors, bringing you a review on an item that I picked up for the purposes of the review. So with that, let's bring it down. Alright, so here we are on the down low on the AEGIS or AEGIS or whatever you want to call it, Maximus. AEGIS MAX by Geek Vape. So let's zoom that in, clear it up. Another Geek Vape product, one of the newer releases. This particular color, let's clear it up. There we go. So what do we got here? Clear it up some more. There we go. We have the AS chip 100 watt black space. There it is. AS chip 100 watt black space. AEGIS MAX by Geek Vape. On the side says Geek Vape, still sealed. Other side, AEGIS MAX. And that's pretty much it. And then on the back side, you're going to get some other content. So let's go ahead and open it up. Nice little cigarette wrapper style packaging there, so you can just zip it out. Well, you think so until you get it on here. And then let's zoom it out so you guys can have a second to kind of see how I'm struggling. Yep, just okay. Pick it up. Bam. Done. Pick it up. Pick it. Pick it. Pick it. There we go. Alright. So there's that. Bring her back on camera so now we can see a little bit better without all that glare. Okay, so let's zoom it in and give you some details. Freeze frame that for you real quick. Waterproof, shockproof, 18650 battery, 21700 battery, and max power output is 100 watts. And I said that really fast. So 18650, 21700, or there you go. Freeze framed it. Zoom it back out. Let's go ahead, flip it around, and let's show you what's on the inside. So open up the sleeve, take it off, set it off to the side. As you can still see, it's still sealed. So we'll go ahead and zip that off and zip that off. Now this is the black space, so this is the solid black rendition. I didn't want no funky colors. So nice little cushion space right here for it right there to protect it while it's traveling, with the Geek Vape logo on top. Right here is the device itself. It kind of reminds me of the Beetle Black. So watch this. Beetle Black by AEGIS. And look at that. The Beetle Black, Space Black, Space Black? Black Space. Black Space and Beetle Black. Same design. Black leather with that same stitching design. Black side panels. Geek Vape on one side, just like this. Flip it over, and there it is. AEGIS. So let me zoom this in so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let's clear it up. Okay, so here's the AEGIS. So as you can see, it matches the material. AEGIS there, AEGIS there. You flip them over. On this side, AEGIS. There it is. Where am I at? There it is. Geek Vape. Where's my geek? There it is. There's my geek. Okay. And Geek Vape as well. Alright. So, they both have the same type of design. You know, one's called before, it's called the Space Black. So there's the mod itself. Let's go ahead and clear that up. Alright, now we're cooking with Crisco. So let's go ahead and clear it up. There it is. So 510 connector, very well polished. I don't see any dings, dents, or burrs, spurs, or anything. Very nice front feeling. Clicky buttons, really nice. I think there's a cover on here because that's really sticky. Finger pull, twist. Jesus. Twist it off. And there's your battery cap. Threading could have been a little bit better. Seems to be a little on the harsher side. Let's try it again. It does have a seal on this for that waterproof seal, so that might be what it is. So once it catches threads, it goes right on, locks down, lock your pin in, pull it back up, turn it back the other way, and it gives you that airtight seal feel. So there's that. So there's that part there. Let's see what else we got in the package. So inside the box, we get a USB Android charger. So sorry Type-C guys, not fast charging. Not meant to charge anyways, only meant and designed to do software updates. And for some reason, we get a funky jig. Oh, it's a coil jig. I guess I'm assuming that's what that's for. And you also are going to get the 18650 battery adapter. So all you do is you slide your 18650 battery like so. Stick it in, since there's no orientation from what I can tell on the cap. Negative. Yeah, so this is negative and positive. So all you're going to do is put your battery in like this. Slide it in. Put your cap on. Now you can run an 18650. Or grab yourself a 21700 and just drop it in like so. Okay, real simple, easy to go, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, I'm assuming this is a coil jig. I don't understand what else that would be for. Pull this out. On the bottom of the box, you get your user manual. And like always, you're going to get your, I believe this is going to be your warranty card and your do's and don'ts and doodads. It's going to be, exactly, purchase information. Where did you get it from? AEGIS MAX. Talks to you about it with their AEGIS Squonk and social media links. Let's go ahead and clear that up so you can see it. Zoom it in. There it is. Geek Vape Tech on Instagram, and Geek Vape, or at Geek Vape on Facebook. So AEGIS MAX warning: do not use this device for anything other than vaping. Do not let the tank run empty to avoid dry or burnt vape. Overfill tank to avoid leakage. Okay, we already know all that. Okay, so basically don't overfill it, don't underfill it, don't run it dry, don't do this, don't do that. Okay, don't do's and don'ts. Basically what you know. So I'm assuming this is a 3mm coil jig, so you get one of those with it if you don't already have one. So there's the device itself. So what am I going to do today? I am going to clear this up first. There we go. Let's bring it back up some. Alright, let's make sure it's clear. So on top, wow, there's a lot of space. So let me go do something really quick. Hold on one second. So for you big tank lovers out there, let's try something. So if you guys got one of the massive thingies, you know, you can do it. So here's something I'm going to show you. So 21700s are amazing. No, I will not be using this because I am definitely not vaping on this thing right now. I can tell you that now, but I am doing it for testing purposes. I am going to show you a Vapors Cloud product. Here we go. 30mm tank. Boom. Fits on there, no problem. 30mm tank, okay? So, for this, it would be easy to do. All I have to do is bring it, where's my unlock switch? Oh, there it is. Okay, so bring it over to the mark, pop it off, and there's your 30mm marker switch. So you can run a dual coil 30mm tank on this if you wanted to with the 21700, but I'm not going to. I just want to show that for reference for a 30mm tank. That you can run up to a 30mm tank and it doesn't have any overhang whatsoever at all. Zero, nada, zilch. And here is another. Which size is this one here? I forgot. This is a 25mm with the bubble glass section. So it gives you the appearance of almost a 30mm or 28mm, whatever. As you can see, you have plenty of space. So I have another one in there. I think it's 28mm. But or 28 millimeters, but that's okay. So there you go. 30 mil fits on top. I'm going to be running the Dwarf OG on top with the steam tuners. Top fill. Make sure my juice flow is control is juice flow control is turned off. They said do not overfill the tank. Okay, no problem. I will not overfill my tank. I will fill up juice. Uh-oh. I got some little squeezies out of there. I missed the hole a little bit. That's what she said. So, there we go. Make sure we didn't get a lot. No, just a little drip. Nothing much. Tastes like strawberries. So here we go. We're going to put the tank cap back on top. This is a Top Fill Steam Tuners Dwarf version 1. We are going to run 21,700. Negative down, positive up. Let's go ahead, see what it's like. Okay. Now it's on. There we go. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, powered. On 35 watts with a 1.21 ohm coil, which is actually accurate. Volts 6.49. A little over 6 volts is what it's saying. 35 watts. Amazing, actually, how accurate this is. You can bring the brightness up. Bring the brightness back down. So it's not a color screen, so I'll give you that. It's just a standard screen. It up by 1. Let's see how fast it round robins over and to 100. And round robins to 5 watts. So 5 to 100 watts. Let's go up to 35 watts. Pretty responsive, pretty quick, pretty easy. So temp control, 3 clicks goes to temp control nickel, stainless steel, titanium. Let's see if you can see this. Zoom. Let's clear that up. All right, so it's probably gonna be hard to pick up on camera, but we got temp control, nothing. All right. 1, 2, 3. Temp control regulated. VPC. Bypass mode, so you can run it like a mech mod. Power mode. Temp control nickel. Temp control stainless steel. Temp control titanium. Temp control regulated. And then you can have your points where you want it to run, and then you can run it in bypass like a mech mod. And back to power, click it, there you go. So, pretty responsive. So there you go, that's your basic menus. 3 clicks get you over to temp control and all your different modes. There's the AEGIS MAX by Geek Vape. And I'll see you guys back on top. Welcome back up on top. We're talking about the AEGIS MAX. So, pros and cons. Likes, don't likes, whatever. Whatever tickles your fancy. Yep, I said it. So, 100 watt device. Pretty typical for most of the devices lately, around 100 watts. It's a dual configuration, well, you can really technically maybe even run it roughly in 3 with a 21,700, 2,700, and 18,650 with the adapter that is included. It is supposed to be waterproof and shockproof, so that's pretty nice. Really simple to operate. 3 clicks goes through your setting modes as I showed you down below. So 3 clicks, then you go into your temp control modes, then your bypass and your VCR mode or VRC mode, which just it means you can change how your power curve comes in and how it hits if you're one of those people that like to play with it. Other than that, single-sided USB for software updates. Don't recommend using it for charging your mod. It does have a nice pull tab on here to do it, but the threads could have been a little bit better as far as smoothness goes, may I say. So right here is the pull tab, you know, like I showed on the bottom. So, and then pushes it back in. It's real simple. And battery ventilation. It does have a gasket or O-ring inside of it, so therefore it's supposed to help with water getting in, but I don't know how that works when you have ventilation holes. So yeah, unless it's sealed on the inside and it just wants you to blow out your battery. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But other than that, it can fit up to a 30 millimeter RDA, RTA, whatever you feel like using. On mine personally, I've showed it down low that you can fit a 30 millimeter right to the edge of this device. I've got a 25 on with the Dwarf Direct Lung. Now with that, 35 watts, reading at a 1.21 ohm coil, 6.49 volts, and it's roughly 5.44 amps. So I'm in a very safe threshold, and I am running a 21700 in mine. So I have been using it for a little bit, just testing it out, seeing if I had any hiccups. None so far at all. So let's give some vape production, and I'll go over the rest of the pros and cons. Easy enough. I mean, it ramps the way you need it to. It does what you need it to do. It's a very good overall device. I've had the battery in here now, I think, for 4 days, and the battery is just now down to about 50%. So I'll swap my battery out soon, just because that's how I am. But cons on the device. Okay. Threading is one of them. It could have been a lot smoother. That's really, my biggest con so far on this. Aesthetically, it looks nice. It feels like it's like real leather on here, honestly. And then the stitching, gives you the exact resemblance of their pod system. Their Beetle Black, and then this one is called Black Space. So they're both all black, but they just changed their names up. That's it. Pro is the ability to fit different size batteries in here. So if you don't have 21700s, you can run an 18650 and be okay, because it has an adapter that goes inside. And I believe with it, because it is a 21, it can also house a 2700 as well. You might have a little movement in, but that's about it. But other than that, real simple to use. 3 clicks on, or 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off, 3 clicks, it goes to your different settings for temp control, etc. And then your up and down button for power, hold. It's all your same basic stuff that goes through all mods, and that's really it. So without further ado, the big shout out to Neon Vape Manila for getting me out this device. I did pick it up and purchase it for the purposes of the review. Big shout out to Denkat as a sponsor, ProVape Community News, ProVape themselves. Just recently got with Burnout E-Liquid, so stay tuned for those reviews. She is amazing. She even sent me a mask. I love that mask. So, till next time, this is Joshua Ozzy with the Uncharted Vapors, and I'll talk to you later.